Hey everyone, welcome back to the show. It's time for us to talk about what is trending out there on the internet. And you can always email us, urbanrush@shaw.ca.
Yeah, and lots of things to talk about. And every now and then, Fiona and I step into a little controversy. We don't mean to. We say things. We're being funny.
Well, funny.
Hashtag funny.
To us, well, snowshoeing is something that I did in Whistler over the weekend. And yesterday on the show, I was talking about that I was a little bored, and I have to explain myself because we did indeed get some viewer mail. Now, I went in Whistler around Lost Lake, and I went with my friend's son, Chase, and we chose the nature trails. Like, you can choose amongst a lot of trails.
Because you guys aren't like snowmobiling up into the backcountry and hiking glaciers in your snowshoe.
Yeah, so we chose the nature trails. What I didn't realize is that meant they were covered by trees, and there wasn't a lot of snow. So basically, we were walking in snowshoes on top of a lot of rocks and tree roots. So it was boring. Once again, here's Chase halfway through giving up. Because guess what? We couldn't find Lost Lake. Why? Because I can't read a map.
Irony, thy name is
I know.
Fiona.
So we got an email from somebody named Kim, and I wanted to read the email. Urban Rush says snowshoeing is boring. Take a look at how boring this is. Well, Kim, I have to explain. You were in Garibaldi Park in open terrain.
Oh, yeah, that doesn't look boring at all.
That looks amazing. Where I was, there was no snow. It was like snowshoeing on somebody's driveway.
You could take an ironing board up there and it would be exciting.
No, that looks incredible. I chose the crappy trails where we were. It was totally my fault, because I would do that.
And if I'm not mistaken, there may be a flask and fondue at the end of whatever trek
Maybe
they're
a little
on, which
Baileys.
That's why snowshoeing becomes fun all of a sudden, because you're going somewhere to have something. Otherwise, it's just exercise.
You can always email us your opinions, urbanrush@shaw.ca, or you can find both Michael and myself on Twitter.
Yes, tomorrow is a big day on the internets, actually, especially in the United States of America, where the government is attempting to pass a bill called SOPA, which is Stop Online Piracy Act. And now that was too rough, so now it's PIPA, which is the Protect Internet Privacy Act or something, and then it's followed by the Shaka Act, and then the Con Act.
Is it the Super Shaka Act?
The Super Shaka, yes.
But what is this supposed to do? I keep on hearing about it.
Okay, so this is what they intended to do, and of course governments always have great intentions, don't they? Is it's supposed to stop copyright infringement from sites, especially based outside of the United States of America, that stream videos, so movies and things like that.
I understand that.
But what's happened, of course, is that the law is so wide and it's so all-encompassing that websites like Reddit, which is just a video or a posting site, so you can do video, images, whatever, they would be in contravention of this law. Wikipedia would be in contravention of this law. A lot of the pop culture sites would be in contravention of this law. So in protest tomorrow, the entire Cheeseburger Network, which is, if you love gossip, you'll know it, Reddit is shutting down tomorrow. And most importantly to young students, Wikipedia. Are
you telling me that students these days use Wikipedia, the encyclopedia on the internet that's written by strangers in their basements, that is where they're getting their facts from?
There's a lot of bad levels here. Fret for society, first of all, because kids are using this. But secondly, this is what happens on Twitter when you put in Wikipedia and homework. This is what comes up, because it's just filled with students
How are they going to get their essays done?
About how they're doing their essays tomorrow. Like, it would go on. I think it's infinity plus 5 of kids just like, how am I going to do my homework?
I know I'm going to sound old-timey, but I think school was a lot more difficult when we did it, and we had to go to these things called libraries.
Yeah, so if you do have an assignment due tomorrow, it's going dark at midnight tonight.
Do it tonight.
If you're like us and you're content-based, find some videos before midnight tonight, because the internet may shut down tomorrow.
It won't shut down.
And protest SOPA, I think.
Okay, my favorite thing about the internet, and I have banked a whole lot of these videos, is cat videos. And my New Year's resolution was to donate $1 to the SPCA every time I show a cat video on this show.
Per cat.
Per. So I loved this one because it's like, be careful if you get scared easily.
There's the cat counter. I love the cat counter. And think.
One they fear. In their tongue is Dovahkiin, Dragonborn.
Oh!
I love it when cats just spontaneously freak freak out.
Wow, that was a good freak out. I like that.
I know. So I'm up to $7 for the SPCA.
Congratulations. I see your cat video and Raise You a Dog video. This is just probably one of the coolest things that I have ever seen. And if you ever thought your dog was talented, your dog is nothing compared to this dog. Look at this dog.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
Wait, wait.
Wait for it, wait for it. And
Hop.
oh,
Hop.
oh, look at him.
Oh my dog. That is incredible.
An incredible little pooch.
And the backstory to that is the guy who owns the dog, the person asked if they could videotape and put it on YouTube, and he went, what's YouTube?
Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Well, he won't be worried about the internet shutting down tomorrow. We're going to take a quick break.